Mr. Chairman, before we hear from the witnesses, I have a parliamentary inquiry.
The gentleman will state her parliamentary inquiry.
Mr. Chairman, when can we anticipate a response to our November 9th letter requesting certain individual witnesses to be called?
The gentlewoman should be aware that 3 of the witnesses the minority has requested are scheduled for next week.
Those were your witnesses, Mr. Chairman. What about the additional 6 witnesses?
The gentlewoman may inquire about additional witnesses or make a request for a vote on additional witnesses following the witness testimony.
And Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order under H.Res. 660.
Gentlewoman will state her point of order.
Mr. Chairman, will you be prohibiting witnesses from answering members' questions as you have in the closed-door depositions?
As the gentlewoman should know if she was present for the deposition.
Which I was, Mr. Chairman.
For some of them, yes.
Correct.
The only times I prevented witnesses from answering questions, along with their counsel, was when it was apparent that members were seeking to out the whistleblower. We will do everything necessary to protect the whistleblower's identity, and I'm disturbed to hear members of the committee who have in the past voiced strong support for whistleblower protections seek to undermine those protections by outing the whistleblower.
Mr. Chairman, only one member and their staff on this committee has direct knowledge of the identity of the whistleblower.
The will suspend. You asked a parliamentary inquiry, and I am responding, or a point of order, and I'm responding. We will not permit the outing of the whistleblower, and questions along those lines, counsel will inform their clients not to respond to. If necessary, I will intervene. Otherwise, I want members to feel free to ask any questions they like.
Welcome back to Liberty Trigger. Patriots, what just happened on Capitol Hill was nothing short of explosive. Adam Schiff, the man who lectured America for years about transparency and truth, just got absolutely obliterated by Elise Stefanik. And today, we're breaking it all down. Stick around because this is important. And hey, while you are here, if you believe in holding our leaders accountable and you appreciate this kind of breakdown, so me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it.
I can keep going, but again, the chairman refused to allow us to put these into the record with unanimous consent. So I've read those out, and as we know, it is important to protect whistleblowers from retaliation and from firing, and we want to make sure whistleblowers are able to come forward. But in this case, the fact that we are getting criticized by Chairman Adam Schiff for statements that he himself made early on in this process shows the duplicity and just the abuse of power that we are continuing to see. Since the chairman has gavelled out all of my colleagues with their unanimous consent, I am going to read for the record many of the chairman's comments in September of the importance of hearing from the whistleblower. Again, Ambassador, thank you for your patience, thank you for your service, but since we haven't been able to conduct ourselves in normal procedures, I'm just going to use the 5 minutes for this. September 29th, in the Wall Street Journal, quote, "The whistleblower at the center of the impeachment investigation of President Trump will testify in the House very soon." This is a quote by the chairman. USA Today, September 29th. Talking with ABC News this week, Schiff, the Democrat who chairs the House Intelligence Committee, said the whistleblower would testify very soon, and the only thing standing in the way was getting security clearances for the attorneys representing the whistleblower so they could attend the testimony. From Vox, September 29th, Rep. Adam Schiff said Sunday the whistleblower at the center of a growing scandal surrounding President Donald Trump will testify before the House Intelligence Committee very soon. On CNN, September 29th, Schiff said Sunday on ABC as well as NBC's Meet the Press that he expects the whistleblower to testify very soon. The Washington Post, September 29th. In an appearance on ABC News this week, Schiff echoed Pelosi's message. He also said he expected the Intelligence Committee to hear from the whistleblower very soon, pending a security clearance from Acting Director of National Intelligence Joseph McGuire. In the Huffington Post, Schiff told ABC's this week that he expects the whistleblower to appear before this committee very soon. In the New York Post, quote, "We'll get the unfiltered testimony of that whistleblower." In the Washington Times, quote, "That whistleblower will be allowed to come in." These are all quotes from Chairman Adam Schiff. In Talking Points memo, the question was posed, actually this was by George Stephanopoulos, have you reached an agreement yet with the whistleblower and his or her attorneys about coming before the committee and providing the information firsthand? Quote, "Yes, we have," Schiff responded, and as DNI McGuire promised during the hearing, that whistleblower will be allowed to come in without a minder from the Justice Department or from the White House to tell the whistleblower what they can and cannot say. We'll get the unfiltered testimony of that whistleblower. In Daily Kos, we're ready to hear from the whistleblower as soon as that is done, and we'll keep obviously riding shotgun to make sure that the acting director doesn't delay in that clearance process. In CNBC, we'll get the unfiltered testimony of that whistleblower. In Market Watch, House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff said Sunday that an agreement has been reached under which the whistleblower will testify before the committee very soon. I can keep going, but again, the chairman refused to allow us to put these into the record with unanimous consent. So I've read those out, and as we know, it is important to protect whistleblowers from retaliation and from firing, and we want to make sure whistleblowers are able to come forward. But in this case, the fact that we are getting criticized by Chairman Adam Schiff for statements that he himself made early on in this process shows the duplicity and just the abuse of power that we are continuing to see. With a minute 54 seconds left, I'll yield to my colleague, Mr. Jordan.
During this hearing, Schiff tried to run the show like he always does, cutting off objections, shutting down motions, refusing unanimous consent, basically doing everything he could control the narrative. But Elise Stefanik wasn't having any of it. Calmly, clearly, relentlessly, she pulled out a stack of receipts, every quote verified, every source legitimate, all straight from Adam Schiff's own mouth. And suddenly, the hearing room went silent. She reads quotes from Wall Street Journal, USA Today, Vox, CNN, Washington Post, and more, all from the same day, where Schiff promised a whistleblower would testify very soon. Not just testify directly, under oath, without restrictions, unfiltered. Schiff said it on ABC. He said it on CNN. He said it on Meet the Press. He said it everywhere. And now, when accountability finally arrives, he tries to block those quotes from even entering the official record. Patriots, that is not transparency. That is not honesty. That is political manipulation, plain and simple. As a proud American patriot, let me tell you exactly what this shows. Adam Schiff never cared about the truth. He cared about controlling the story. If he truly believed in transparency, those transcripts would be released. The whistleblower testimony would be public. Republicans wouldn't be shut down every time they speak. Jim Jordan even pointed out, for deposition transcripts are still hidden in an open hearing. So what's Schiff hiding? Why bury his own words? Why rewrite history? Because patriots, the truth destroys his narrative. And today, that narrative collapsed in real time. Elise Stefanik exposed Schiff's double standards, his procedural games, and his fake commitment to transparency. Simply by reading what he himself said. No spin, no theatrics, just the truth. Adam Schiff walked out of that hearing with his credibility shattered. And the American people? We saw exactly who's been lying and who's been fighting for accountability. Patriots! If you're tired of corruption, tired of political theater, tired of Washington rewriting reality, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and share it everywhere. This fight is far from over, and America needs every patriot awake. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.